Well, it's Earth Day and we're getting crafty. Vanessa is downtown Mobile learning how to turn yesterday's trash into tomorrow's paper. Vanessa, you're always getting crafty, but especially here on Earth Day.
It is important, especially like you said, it is Earth Day, so we of course have to recycle some paper. So we have here Stephanie Reeves. She is the owner of Sweven of Stephanie. So what Stephanie does here is grab recycled materials and create paper out of it. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, I'm excited to learn about this process. So how does it all start?
I start with basically just taking random pieces of paper. My son brings home tons of paper, bill paper. I use paper towel rolls, and then I also love to recycle fun little boxes from the kitchen.
That is so cool. Okay, from that process, what's next?
So from this process, I take it and I separate it into color. I shred it into different colored bags, and then it turns into just basically a mixture of shredded paper, and then I soak it for about 24 hours.
Nice.
And then from that point, I will put it in the blender. About 25% paper, 75% water, and then blend it and turn it into pulp.
So cool.
Right
okay,
here.
So when I first saw these little bags here, I thought you had purchased them, but these are actually apple crisp bags.
I like to recycle.
So cool. Of course, important. Okay, so let's start this paper making process.
Okay.
From the blender, it goes there.
It goes here. And then we're just going to take a handful of pulp together.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
And then you just put it in the water.
Hold it or just let it go?
Just let it go. Just move it around.
Okay.
And then take your decal.
Okay.
And put it under, all the way to the bottom.
All the way to the bottom.
And then bring it up. There you go. And there's
so cool.
And there's your piece of paper.
Okay.
And then from here, if you'd like to add flowers, sometimes I add seeds.
Wait, if I mess it up, is that okay? Or?
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll just take a little more and put it right there.
And then from here,
so if you want to decorate it, you can have some flowers there.
Okay.
Just place them wherever you want.
Okay, let's see here. I saw some of your samples, so I'm trying to put it in like the corners.
I like to do that to create a stationary look.
Am I doing this right?
You are.
Okay.
Okay, so then you'll take it and you'll put it upside down on the felt.
Okay. Let's see. Which one?
Any one you want.
Okay, this one seems safer.
Just turn it upside down.
And press my flowers down. I'm scared, Stephanie.
You're good. You'll do it. That's it. And then you'll take this and get it nice and dry from the back side.
Okay.
You want to soak all the water out of it. Get the corners real good.
Okay, yes, help me out. Help me out, Stephanie.
And then lift it up, real easy. And there's your paper.
So cool. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, what inspired you to start Sweven of Stephanie overall?
Overall, I just wanted to have a business of my own, and I love crafting. My daughter, my children, and I craft a lot, and we used to make paper years ago, and it just sort of came back up.
Love that, and it seems like you love recycling as well. So this is really cool, especially for a day like today. Now, from this paper, how long does this stay here? How long does it take to dry?
It takes about 24 hours to dry, and then after that, you can do whatever you want to with it.
And speaking of doing whatever you want with it, Stephanie has a few things here, so I'm going to bring this out. What is this one here?
This is a junk journal that I made, and this is where the kitchen boxes come in play. I turn them into basically covers, and I put paper in here and turn it into a junk journal, adding some fun stuff and stickers, but it's just a good little beginner journal.
How cute is that, guys? And look at these pages. She has like little pieces of flowers right there, so they're all different colors. So cool. Stephanie, this has been a really cool experience.
Thank you.
For anyone that wants to learn more about Sweven of Stephanie, you are also the co-owner of The Frenchman, which we are outside of. Where can they go to?
They can follow us on The Frenchman, which is on Facebook. You can also follow me on Sweven of Stephanie, which is on Facebook, and that's where you're going to find all of the Frenchman classes, not just my paper making class, but all of our classes.
Love that. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you.
This has been super cool. Okay, we're going to toss things over back to you in the studio, guys, and I'm going to try to see if we can figure out a way where I can take myself a piece of paper so we can let it dry.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
She's going to put them together in a book and make a Very Vanessa journal to document her Very Vanessa segments. It's going to be incredible.